Hello. Okay, let's get started using the Goddesses, Gods, and Guardians Oracle. Spirit, what is the message for the collective? Message for the collective? What would you like the collective to know? Which goddess, god, or guardian wishes to impart a message? Beautiful. Inanna, believe in yourself. She looks very self-loving, in touch with her sensuality, her own beauty, her own strength. Yeah, very self-possessed she looks. And her eyes are closed. She's going within. Relying on her inner wisdom. Okay, Inanna. Inanna 87. Trust in your dreams and abilities. Let self-doubt fall away. And we just mentioned how self-possessed she looks. Inanna was worshipped by the ancient Sumerians for over 3,000 years. Her journey of death and rebirth is the oldest of its kind, preceding Persephone and Jesus by millennia. Earth Mother Inanna ventured through the 7 gates of the underworld, removing one of her garments at each gate. Some believe that these gates represent purification of her 7 chakras. Interesting. When Inanna meets her angry sister, I cannot pronounce this, Ereshkigal, it sparks her unconscious memory, and she remembers her once forgotten sacred dreams. That's standing out to me. She remembers her once forgotten sacred dreams. Inanna is killed by her sister, a symbolic release of all Inanna's self-limiting beliefs. After 3 days, she returns to life as the Queen of Heaven. Interesting, makes me think of the resurrection story, the Christian resurrection story, and they did already mention Jesus. Okay, after 3 days, she returns to life as the Queen of Heaven. Inanna's 8-pointed star is linked to the planet Venus, okay, and we mentioned sensuality, okay, making me think also of the sacral chakra. Okay, something stood out to me. Let's see here. Her journey of death and rebirth is receiving. Okay. Yes, the underworld. 7 gates of the underworld, removing one of her garments at each gate. So shadow work, double energy. Embracing your wild side. So making me think of, spicing things up. Adding some spice to your sugar. Okay. When did you last allow yourself to dream? Are there precious hopes buried deep inside your soul? Makes me think of the 6 of Cups. Does your inner critical voice crush the tender shoots of your yearnings before they even have a chance to grow? Inanna is taking you on a healing journey into the great below of your ignored and denied dreams. There are many riches gleaming within you, Inanna whispers with a knowing smile. Journey with me into the underworld of your self-doubt. Let go of every belief that says you're unworthy or incapable. Suppressing your creative desires can manifest as a chronic malaise, a gray cloud over your head that just won't shift. This is because the longing to share your light is part of your sacred contract to the goddess. Okay, let me read this again. This is because the longing to share your light is part of your sacred contract to the goddess. There's something you're passionately wanting now, but you've been keeping the desire pushed way down. Don't do this anymore. Believe in your ability to build this beautiful sacred creation. I am Queen of both heaven and earth, and I will help you bring your dreams into reality. And that falls on page 88. And also, they mention Inanna's 8-pointed star linked to Venus. Okay, Venus and the number 8. Additional meanings: use healing affirmations to reprogram negative or self-critical thoughts. Take daily action steps in the direction of your dreams. Shamanic journeying will benefit you. Use grounding techniques such as conscious breathing and root chakra meditation. You may already be doing some or all of these. Invocation: I can do it. I'm worthy of creating my dreams. Okay, we mentioned sacral chakra, but strong solar plexus energy as well. Oh yeah, and root chakra, getting grounded, right? Oh, they're all interconnected. They mentioned all the chakras, or the 7 of the ones that are mentioned most of the time, right? In reference to the 7 gates of the underworld. And I am noticing that word quite often in my recent readings. Underworld. A lot of shadow aspects. A lot of tamped down subconscious beliefs. Any beliefs, limiting beliefs that have been suppressed are rising to the surface at this time. You are not alone. This is a collective undertaking. And speaking of the underworld, we're all going through a remarkable transformation, a remarkable metamorphosis. Okay. Believe in yourself. Yes, yes, yes. You may have tattoos. Something about permanence. Will that make, and also, well, there's permanence and then temporary. Now that makes me think of temperance. Temporary, now I'm getting fleeting. Scars. I'm getting scars now. You may have physical scars. We all have emotional scars, but some of us also have physical scars. But those scars don't define you. They refine you. Okay, so now I'm thinking of, yes, well, going through the underworld, the symbolism of the phoenix, also the diamond being formed by going through pressure, the phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay, now I'm getting wearing your scars proudly, right? Expressing yourself. Having the strength to be vulnerable. Okay, continue here or move on. Okay, one more from this one. Goddesses, gods, and guardians. One more. Thank you. Wow, this is the first time I've seen this card. Mother Mary, emotional healing. Yes, relates so well with our opening message of believing in yourself. Beautiful. 11:44 on the timer. Emotional healing. Okay, let's read about. One, two, three. Interesting. Yeah. Mother Mary is on page 123. You may be seeing 123. Okay, you're on pace. Okay. Mother Mary, emotional healing. Release ancient pain. Listen to the child within. Did we mention the Six of Cups? I think we may have. Christians believe Mother Mary was a Jewish woman of Galilee who in the 1st century BCE became the Virgin Mother of Jesus Christ. In Islam, she's Maryam, the chosen one and purified one. Mother Mary has always been revered as a symbol of the universal mother, even when patriarchal religious doctrine sought to disprove her connection to the goddess. I have a burp. Okay. Mother Mary represents unconditional love and empathic listening. She gives us permission to cry our tears and process our feelings. This clears us out on a profound level, helping us become less reactionary and influenced by our wounded inner child. So that makes me go back to our opening message of doing the shadow work, they mentioned the underworld, right? And Inanna shedding garments of clothing. So that makes me think of shedding tears, but also just revealing layers and layers of your wounds and getting to the root of your wounds. And also, yes, getting vulnerable. Shadow work, it's a very vulnerable process. Symbols associated with Mother Mary are the color blue, halos of stars, and flowers, including marigolds, Madonna lilies, irises, and violets. You're entering a cycle of profound emotional healing. Your body, heart, and soul can no longer bear the heavy burden of unprocessed grief and sadness, which can be both ancestral and of this present lifetime. Mother Mary leads you to a sacred pool. As you enter the water, the energy may unlock an outpouring of emotion. It's healthy to allow this release within a safe container. Having space for your feelings to be compassionately witnessed and validated is essential for you. Mother Mary will bring you this experience in real-life professional settings. In miraculous ways, the right therapists, healers, and practitioners will materialize. Excuse me. In miraculous ways, the right therapists, healers, and practitioners will materialize. Seeking help to heal your heart is a brave step. Yet, deep down, you know you've reached an emotional impasse. You can't continue holding in the suppressed energy anymore. Something has to give. Mother Mary wraps you in unconditional love, holding your inner child close. All your feelings are safe and welcome. Okay. That makes me think of, well, non-judgment, the energy of non-judgment. Facing your shadows, acknowledging, noticing, seeing your shadows with the energy of non-judgment. Additional meanings: your physical symptoms will improve as you heal suppressed emotions. Just listen to a friend's feelings without trying to fix or resolve their problems. Yes, being the non-judgmental presence, non-judgmental witness. Bereavement or grief counseling will help you. Your spiritual abilities will unlock as you heal emotionally. Give yourself unconditional love. Invocation: Mary, hold my hand as I cry healing tears. Lead me to the perfect spaces for processing my emotions. Okay. Wow. Believe in yourself. Emotional healing. Healing your self-image, your self-worth. Okay, let's go to this one here, the Psychic Tarot. Trapped in fear. Number 8. We mentioned the number 8. Number 10, Destiny. This is the Wheel of Fortune. That makes me think of the numbers 1, 2, 3 when reading about Mother Mary. The Wheel of Progress, making progress. Interesting, look at that. And look at that, okay. We had number 10 card and now number 11 card, Justice. In this deck, they call it Balance. Yeah, make me think of your chakras and, yes, healing. Your destiny may involve healing, maybe doing something in the healing arts. Conflict and defeat. Okay, so conflict and defeat, which is a number 5 card. Now we're getting a number 6 card. My throat chakra, what is going on? Okay, this is, I believe, the 6 of Pentacles, material and spiritual prosperity. Wow. Returning back to breath. Okay, we mentioned the sacral chakra. Here it is. A sacral chakra balancing is happening right now. There may be also some wounds around, well, your sexuality. But this makes me think of, well, your inner child. And that was mentioned, I think, when we were reading about emotional healing, Mother Mary. So possibly also just healing your relationship with pleasure, joy. You may have gone through so many cycles throughout your life of feeling defeated, navigating, making choices out of an energy of fear, snuffing out the joy in your life, snuffing out the energy or blocking the energy of joy. And yes, this may be something with roots not only in your present incarnation, but past incarnations as well. So whatever emotions that may be arising at this time may be a combination of ancient wounds as well as what you experienced during this lifetime, during this incarnation. And look at that, the throat chakra came out, and I was having some issues with my throat chakra. And I did mention in seeing the Inanna card, and some of the messages I got was embracing your wild side, spicing things up, adding spice to your sugar. Again, returning to your sacral chakra. You may have lived a very sheltered life. And that may be part of your healing journey, to learn to embrace your wild side, to learn to spice things up. Okay, what would you like to say about the throat chakra energy? Throat chakra energy. Okay, a transformation is taking place. The throat chakra it's a number 5. Now, I'm relating the number 5. Okay, throat chakra, number 5, and this 5 of Swords card is, okay, it's the 5 of Swords, another 5, conflict and defeat. So yes, also, another ancient wound potentially may be the fear of using your voice. So the fear of persecution, the fear of self-expression. Again, I relate that to the sacral chakra as well. Everything is interconnected, however, right? Okay, what would you like to say about the throat chakra energy? Throat chakra energy. Yeah, so there may be some wounds and scars around speaking, using your voice. You are healing. 7, this is a Chariot card, Triumph. You likely have a career or will be having a career using your throat chakra, speaking. And yes, whenever I see this card, material and spiritual prosperity, I think of public speaking. Okay, communication, yes. Ace of Swords. Look at that. We're seeing triumph twice right beside one another. Triumph and triumphant success. Suffering in silence. This is the Nine of Swords. What would you like to say about the suffering in silence energy? Nine of Swords. Oh boy. Okay. Power. And this is the number 8. 2 8s on the board so far. Okay, so this card here, Suffering in Silence, number 9, that makes me think also of the Hermit card denoted by the number 9 as well. Suffering in silence, spending a lot of time in silence and solitude like the Hermit, and gaining so much spiritual strength in the process. Suffering in silence, yes, makes me think of shadow work, going within. Journeying through the underworld. And the solar plexus chakra, yes, we mentioned the solar plexus chakra. Lots of alignment, energy, center balancing is happening. What about the solar plexus chakra? What would you like to say about the solar plexus chakra? And, okay, another 3. So solar plexus chakra card is denoted by the number 3. Right after that, recognition and reward. This is a 3 of Pentacles, and it flew on top of the trapped in fear. So there's a strong fear of being seen, potentially. But also, this makes me think of, well, self-worth, self-recognition, recognizing your innate value and worth. And the number 3 makes me think of self-expression, communication, expansion. And look at that, the solar plexus chakra card falls under the material and spiritual prosperity. And like I mentioned, it makes me think of public speaking. So this is something that you are healing. The fear of being seen, the fear of being heard, the fear of using your voice, of expressing yourself, being seen. Believe in yourself. Yes, yes, yes. Believe in yourself. Opening message. Believe in yourself. Okay. Where shall we go to conclude? Let's go here. Okay, so I mentioned earlier permanence, temporary, fleeting, temperance. So now that makes me think. What popped in my mind was this period of suffering. And also potentially feeling very much alone, potentially feeling unseen, feeling invisible. This is temporary. And we saw the Wheel of Fortune, so likely you will be building a community, attracting your soul tribe. Final message for the collective. Not bad. Abundance in all forms. Well, that makes me return to the Wheel of Fortune. Being fortunate, blessed in all forms. Okay, I'm going to end it there. I could go on, but I'm going to end it there. All right. Thank you so much. Take care.